Ball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Justin Steele.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Lenny Sosa, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one fouled off. Ball to strike. High fly ball out to center field. Rafaela under it. One up, one down. Here's Juan Soto.
The designated hitter, Juan
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Ball one.
Just underway here at Fenway. And that one almost hit him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
That one misses. Ball three. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. It's Aaron Judge now. Big time power. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, Judge takes a strike. To third, might be two. Over to Freeman. They get one. On to first, double play. Back inside Fenway Park. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Max Fried. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. In the air to left center. Nimmo on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So up next, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
That's a ball.
That one off the mark, and a count 2-1. That clips the corner. That one inside, and it's a full count. Hit in the air left field. Nimmo running hard to get it. And there are 2 outs. So now it's Corey Seager.
Shortstop Corey Seager.
Hey.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Ball.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And that extends the inning.
Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Shohei Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Tyler Freeman in the box now. Takes strike 1. Judge should have this one, and that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway, top of the second, J.P. Crawford stepping in now for the Yankees. That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out. This is Willie Castro. On the ground to third. Over to Freeman. They get 1 and 2. What a play.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. We head to the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
Max Fried will go to work.
Hey. Ball one.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Keibert Ruiz stands in now and watches strike one. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Nick Sogard in the box now. Takes strike one. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Pickoff throw. Arias dives back in safely. The lefty ready and a 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the zone. Full count now.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Runner edges away at second. Double steal. Throw to second and he's out.
And that's a head scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
Brandon Lockridge in the box, lays off for ball one. Out towards right center field. Cruz makes a move towards the gap. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Boston. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Carlos Narvaez.
Ball, that's out.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Right side, a dive, he's got it. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's the second baseman, Lenyn Sosa. And first offering is fouled off. Sosa hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. Base hit, center field. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish. And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a high chopper. Freeman sends it to first, and the inning is over. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Cedar Rafaela. crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0. So digging in, Jarren Duran.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Corey Seager.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Sosa to second. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
0-1.
And that one ripped to left. He's got it. That is the inning. Back now at Fenway. Out of the fourth, Pete Alonso stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That one ripped left field, and it bangs off the monster, and the tying run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Judge at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 0-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tagging from first. One out man at first. At the plate, J.P. Crawford reached on an infield single his first time.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And is nasty.
Sogard over to Seager. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, Joe stepping in for Boston. Tyler Freeman.
Tyler Freeman.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one the other way, and it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw, but he's in there easily.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gabriel Arias up next for the Red Sox. Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. So now with one away and a man at second, Keibert Ruiz digs in now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
That's in. Ball two.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 2-2. To third, Castro. Tosses across to first, and they get the out. Stepping in, Nick Sogard. Went down on strikes his first time through. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Willie Castro stepping in now for the Yankees. Steele back to work. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Nimmo now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Oh, and a great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
One out man at first. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
Ball inside.
Runner takes off. That one ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the batter now, Dylan Cruz. Zips it to first. That's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lockridge moving under this one. And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Brandon Lockridge. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Out towards right center field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Cedar Rafaela the next to hit.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one's in there. That is strike two.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. That one missed. On the ground. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. Go ahead run on base. Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Out number 2. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 1 for 2. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And he's out on the tag. That's the inning. Top 6. Now up as the Yankees DH, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
And he hits a ground ball right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Alonso up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Inside just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the air, right field. Lockridge coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here comes Aaron Judge. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. So runner at second, 2 down. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Man on second, 2 down. The other way, base hit left field. Here comes the runner. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. So up next, Willie Castro. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Castro, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Pulls that one foul.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. On a line. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Back in Boston, here now the Red Sox DH, Shohei Ohtani. That finds the mark on the inside corner. On the ground out to short, and a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way. And still put something on it. That pitch was in. Side, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Quick move to first, back to first, and he's safe.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed. The Bo Sox with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 now. Ground ball right side. Sosa. Spin throw, that's one. And that's a double play. Wow. Base is empty after the double play. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Brett Beatty trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Beatty in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back here at Fenway, and stepping in for the Yankees, Brandon Nimmo. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity.
Now
Pitching change here, Javier Assad.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Narvaez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's off the Green Monster. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
The 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Lockridge gets under it. And makes the grab. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. Lenny Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Late swing fouled off. 0-1 down. In the dirt. Narvaez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer. Here's Juan Soto. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Good eye right there. Well struck deep right field. Way back and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. Justin Sterner into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall. But 2 round trippers in this inning. So stepping in for Boston. Keibert Ruiz. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mike Vassell.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
There's a strike at the knees.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Line drive, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some. So it was nicely done to beat the odds. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
On the corner for a strike. It's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. That's down and in. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Rafaela swings through it for strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one almost got him.
At the ball.
The Red Sox with a chance to get back into it. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can't get there. One run will score. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they cut the lead to 2.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now here is Jarren Duran.
That's foul.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Seager swings through it for strike one. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate.
Inside, ball one.
Out towards right center field. Cruz settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway, we go to the 8th. J.P. Crawford stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball one. Ball, that's in. Hey.
Just missed. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Castro at the plate now. That's ball one. Just missed. Crawford gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 in this one. So a lefty out of the pen, Brennan Bernardino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That pitch is out. Hey.
This one in the air center field. Rafaela has a beat on it. 2 down. Carlos Narvaez will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Inside, ball 1.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. But safe at first despite a terrific stab there.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know what?
Shohei on the go. It's in and out of his glove. Here's the tag, and he's out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And next for the Red Sox, Brett Beatty.
Ball inside.
The Bo Sox with the tying run at the plate. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Relay throw. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. Stepping in for Boston, Keibert Ruiz. Runner on the move. That's to third. Long throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Nolan Shotwell digs in now. A double. And a run scored his first time up. The pitcher on here, Grant Herter.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Up the middle, base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Roman Anthony. Swings and misses. 0-1. Oh, he can't hang on. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that is out of play. Into center. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th. Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. Base hit center field. Runner from third in to score. They lead it in the 8th.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Seager stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hammered on the line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Doesn't stop, heads for home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. What a stop. To first. Throws low, and nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. So stepping in for Boston, Luis Garcia. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, we go to the 9th. Dylan Cruz stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Bernardino. In his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a slider. In the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the order, and here is Sosa to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. 2 down, bases empty. Juan Soto now. And that one fouled off. Smoked into left, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Pete Alonso. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. That one carrying. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Just missed out on a home run right.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 22, Garrett Whitlock.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Runner at second, 2 down. The Yankees looking to rally.
Nope, that's inside.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Alonso is waved home. He will score. It's 10-7.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final.